You believe your decisions are conscious, that you evaluate options, that you weigh consequences, that you choose freely. This belief feels empowering. It gives you the sense of control. But it is also the most persistent illusion. The mind protects. The truth is quieter. Decisions happen before language, before awareness, before explanation. The mind decides in silence. Consciousness arrives later, only to observe what has already been set in motion. The brain is not designed to seek truth. It is designed to preserve energy, to avoid uncertainty, to maintain coherence. Certainty feels safer than accuracy, and safety always comes first. Effort is expensive for the nervous system, so the brain prefers shortcuts, patterns, familiar outcomes. What feels known feels safe, even when it limits you. Exposure becomes belief. Why familiarity slowly replaces discernment. The mind stops questioning what it sees often enough. You do not decide with logic first. You decide with sensation, with emotional resonance, with nervous system response. Logic does not lead, it follows. When something feels aligned, you call it intuition. When it feels uncomfortable, you call it doubt. But feelings are not neutral. They are shaped. Very often, what you experience as instinct is conditioning responding to stimulus. The body remembers what the mind was trained to accept. This is not weakness. It is biology. Your nervous system reacts before thought appears, before reasoning has time to intervene. Influence works because it bypasses resistance. It speaks directly to the subconscious, to emotion, to identity. This is where real decisions are made. Intelligent people are not immune to influence. They are often more skilled at explaining why the outcome was supposedly their choice. The decision is made. Identity follows. Behavior adapts. And the mind builds a story to preserve the illusion of control. Over time, you live inside patterns you never consciously selected. They feel personal, but they were learned. Awareness alone does not create freedom. Pause does. Pause interrupts automatic obedience. Pause restores choice. The decision was never conscious. The only real question is, who is deciding now? If you are not deciding consciously, something else is deciding for you. Habits decide. Conditioning decides. Emotional memory decides. And none of them ask for permission. Control rarely looks like force. It looks like routine. It looks like familiarity. It looks like comfort. And that is why it works. The mind does not resist what feels normal. It obeys it, even when normality slowly erodes your authority. When a response feels automatic, it is not intuition. It is repetition, mistaken for truth. The nervous system learns before the intellect understands. By the time logic arrives, the decision has already been made. This is why awareness feels destabilizing. It interrupts patterns. It exposes reflexes. It removes excuses. Most people avoid this moment. They rush. They explain. They perform again. Anything to restore familiarity. Authority does not come from control over others. It comes from control over your own reactions. The pause is where power returns. No justification. No urgency, no performance, just presence. Once you see the mechanism, it loses part of its grip. Influence weakens. When it is named, the decision was never conscious. Now the only real question is this: who is deciding now?